John, Close Enough Garage. Today we got the frame outside. I'm going to turn it over, wire wheel the bottom half, probably some light sandblasting where I can't get with the wheel. Bring it back in and prep it for paint and try to move this hand towards getting something done. Been taking things apart and fixing things for over a year, and I would like for that needle to go the other way and start putting things back together. We got a little ways to go yet, but it's not going to fix itself. Let's just get a look here what we're dealing with. That's where we're at. You don't have to watch me wire wheel this. Pretty boring stuff. Guys, we're back inside. It's hot as Hades out there. Really muggy, not really so hot, but muggy. And I've cleaned the frame best I can with the wire wheel. I've sandblasted the small, here comes some thunder, the small areas I couldn't get the wire wheel in. So now I've bloated it all off out there best I could. Now I'm beginning to clean the inside of the frame. And the way I do that is KBS makes this product called Gravity Coater. Right? First time I seen this being used was on Graveyard Cars with Mark Warman. So you buy that, and then they also sell a wand. The wand comes separate. It's a little pricey. Okay, it's a lot pricey. But what I've done is I've taken one of the wands and hooked it to a nozzle for the air compressor. It's on about, I don't know, it must be close to 4 foot. And it has this little brass end on it, and that's got holes in it. 1, 2 on this side, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 holes. So then I thread that inside the frame, pull air and drag it, and it drags a lot of dirt out of the inside of your frame, right? Clean it the best I can before I coat the inside. This stuff they don't want you to paint over, if I remember right, reading the directions. They don't want you to paint over it or anything like that. And it's Gravity Coater is a one-step super penetrating corrosive inhibitor coating for long-term protection on all metal surfaces. Right, so this is going to be a good thing when it comes to the inside of the frame. I can't paint in there. They don't want you to paint over it, so it's perfect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up over here. I'll bring the camera over, and you guys can well, just the proof will be in the pudding. Let me get set up. All right, so you can see how I've got that loaded into one of the holes there. And then we just pull on it. We move it slowly toward you. It's gonna get noisy. And I continue to do that until virtually get no more dirt out of it. I do it front to back, back to front, front to back, back to front, just all different ways. And sometimes I twist the tube, just make that thing flop around in there a little bit. And that's what I'll do. And then I put a vacuum to it, and then put a vacuum on one side, pull it, you know, the next biggest hole I can find, you put a vacuum on it. And do that until you feel like it's adequate. And then when I get that done, I'll run the crevice wax in there. And now that the frame is upside down, I'll do it this way, and then when I turn it over, I'll do it the other way. So I'm trying to do 360 inside frame coating. I'm wore out, fellas. Been a big day. Tired. It's a lot. The frame weighs a couple 100 pounds, I would guess. Been bouncing it around outside. Not a spring chicken anymore. This garage needs to be cleaned. There's a lot going on here. But thanks for watching. All right, so I'm done cleaning the inside the frame. But before we start using the crevice wax, coater, sorry, the ultimate crevice coater. I wanted to show you what we got out of there. So you're going to get a little the floor was swept before we started, so I got that much dirt out of the frame. Not to mention what I've left outside. I've done this one time outside. So, and I hope I can get this. Can you guys see down in there? Leaves, peanut shells, acorns, all that was inside the frame. Now, obviously, I'll run a vacuum and get that out of there. But this works. This is a good system, and you can see the dirt that's still in the trays there that I haven't swept up on the floor. This removes a lot, and I've been doing this off and on since the car has been in my possession. So that little trick works. I got 150 pounds of air at the air compressor going through that little bitty brass nozzle. So we're pushing some pretty good pressure, right? And that works. So now what we're gonna do, let's not even stop the video. So you're gonna open the box with the wand. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a new cap and another one of those brass fittings. I'm going to start on the downward slope, but first I'm going to try to vacuum all that out of there. So, and then when you come back, that's where we're going to get serious. that's it. That's how you do it. You got 4 foot, start at your front or start at the back, start wherever you'd like, work your way across the frame, pull it, overlap, pull it, and then it's just that simple. You can see it dripping out of there. It'll continue to drip. I don't know if it ever will dry. It's just this simple, right? You just take it and slide it in that hole right there, feed it all the way through. And so, you know, we're somewhere up there now, 4 foot mark. Squeeze it, pull it out of there nice and slow, try to do steady. Imagine that, and then stop as it comes out. As you can see, it'll make a mess. You've seen that in my first video. If you buy this stuff, you interested in this cavity coater, cavity wax too. I think I got this from summitracing.com. You only gotta buy 1 wand. The wand will fit multiple cans. Obviously, unless you tear it in 2, it'll last you a long time. So if you buy 4 or 5 cans of this, it's gonna take probably 2 cans to do this frame. Probably another can for the undercoating of the car, like inside the rocker panel, stuff that you can't get to. You only gotta buy 1 of these because they're pricey. Ask me how I know. So, that's where we're at. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Follow us on YouTube. No, follow us on Facebook. We're already on YouTube. I've never done this before. This is all new to me. Most of the time I suffer and work in privacy. We're under a little bit of time crunch. I gotta tell this quick story. We want to have this done so our grandson can drive it to prom. Okay, so he's 7, so we gotta hurry, right? No, just kidding around. We enjoy old cars. The grandkids help us. It's a family project. Thanks for watching.